With the unboxing, the Esslinger VexelLine arrives in 3 large boxes. All of them are delivered free of charge with your order, which is a very welcome benefit considering the size and weight of the package. It appears quite compact at first glance. But don't let its dimensions deceive you. The package is actually extremely heavy. The box containing the frame alone weighs approximately 30 kilograms, so ideally, you should have 2 people carry it. Inside, everything is packed very neatly and securely. The manufacturer clearly paid close attention to protecting the components during transit. Every part is firmly secured, and all elements are organized into their own designated sections. I actually appreciate the way Esslinger handled the packaging. Instead of creating one extremely heavy box containing the entire frame and cable management box, the company distributed the weight between 2 separate packages. This makes the delivery much easier to handle and significantly simplifies the unpacking process. For the desktop surface, I chose the walnut finish, which gives the desk a warm and elegant wood-like appearance. All tabletops are made from FSC certified wood, reflecting responsible resource use. Options are also available in light oak, white, and black. The tabletops come in a variety of sizes. Assembly involves a good 10 steps. First, the actual table and frame are assembled. To do this, the substructure is adapted to the respective size of the tabletop before the components are screwed under the tabletop step by step. Overall, the manufacturer has approached the organization of the entire assembly process with great thoughtfulness. All screws and bolts are sorted into separate, numbered bags that correspond perfectly with the instructions. Thanks to this arrangement, it is virtually impossible to get confused regarding the fasteners, and the instructions themselves are written with maximum clarity, even for those who have never assembled this type of furniture before. Assembling the frame is intuitive. The metal uprights slot into their designated grooves and are secured by a mechanical locking pin. I would also like to specifically highlight the build quality. All the screw holes align perfectly, the threading is clean, and I encountered no sharp edges, metal distortions, or other unpleasant surprises during assembly. Everything goes together exactly as one would expect from a device of this caliber. Next, the main control unit is attached to the frame, and cables from both supports and the control panel are connected to it. Convenience has been well considered here too. The cable connectors differ, making it virtually impossible to mix them up. For instance, the controller cable features a connector resembling an Ethernet port, making it immediately obvious exactly where it plugs in. As for cable management, Esslinger clearly made an effort to help keep the workspace tidy. The kit includes special clips and adhesive cable holders designed to secure cables underneath the desktop, so they don't dangle down. To completely hide the hanging cables from the electric desk, Esslinger has also included a magnetic cover that neatly closes off this entire area, keeping the workspace looking clean and organized. Once the desk frame has been attached to the tabletop, the next step is installing the dual-access cable management system, which is supplied in a separate box. Installation is straightforward and can be completed in just a few simple steps. The instructions are clear and easy to follow, with all required screws and tools included in the package. Everything has been designed to be as simple, logical, and user-friendly as possible, even for those who possess no particular expertise in furniture assembly. Now let's take a look at the fully assembled desk. Box integrated into the rear section of the desk. The system combines rear top cable access with a bottom access cable management box, giving you convenient access from both sides when organizing or maintaining your setup. The rear section of the tabletop can be lifted up, allowing easy access to the inside of the cable management area, while the lower access makes it simple to manage cables even after everything is installed. The cable management box runs along almost the entire width of... Hi everyone! Today we're taking a look at the VexelLine from Esslinger, a premium height-adjustable desk featuring a dual-axis. Market is filled with height-adjustable desks, but German manufacturers in this category are still relatively rare. Esslinger is one of the exceptions. The VexelLine is more than just another electric standing desk. It was designed specifically for programmers, remote workers, and anyone who relies on multiple devices throughout the workday. With its thoughtful workspace organization, excellent stability, and quiet motor operation, it aims to make long working sessions significantly more comfortable and productive. True, it isn't solid wood, and in terms of tactile feel, it naturally falls short of expensive solid wood countertops, more reasonable without making the desk look cheap. Not only do they give the desk a cleaner, more modern aesthetic, but they are also simply safer for everyday use, especially if you have children at home or just want to avoid constantly bumping into sharp edges. One of the most useful features is the built-in reminder to change positions. At preset intervals, such as every 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes, the desk can remind you that it is time to stand up or, alternatively, sit down for a while. Instead of using an annoying sound, it provides a subtle vibration through the control panel, which is much less disruptive but still difficult to miss. The control panel menu also provides access to additional settings, including minimum and maximum height limits, child lock protection, and other system functions. Another nice detail is the low standby power consumption. When not in use, the desk consumes less than 1 watt, meaning it has virtually no impact on your electricity usage. Finally, the control panel is also equipped with a USB-C port with a 32-volt output, allowing for the convenient charging of compatible devices directly from the desk. A small display located on the side shows the current desk height, accurate to 1 decimal place, making it easy to adjust the desk precisely to your preferred position. Virtually the entire frame is constructed from metal, giving the desk a very stable desk that clearly focuses on the details that actually matter in everyday use. Simple tabletop. It is a carefully thought out. The design is also perfectly suited for a sit-stand desk. During height adjustments, cables stay organized, helping prevent cable mess, dangling, pulling, or tangling as the desk moves between sitting and standing positions. For me, this is one of the most practical features of the VexelLine. Speed is approximately 40 millimeters per second, with a claimed noise level of less than 45 decibels. To further test the table's stability, I placed a glass of water on the desktop and raised and lowered the table several times, watching how the water behaved. To my surprise, only slight ripples ran across the surface, nothing more. The movement remained smooth enough that during everyday use, there is no risk of spilling a drink while adjusting the height. In practice, this manifests as a soft, muffled hum that is hardly distracting while you work. To thoughtful design choices, everything gives the impression of a premium product, and its large, heavy construction means it is not something you will want to move around frequently. However, for anyone who spends many hours working at a desk, especially programmers, remote workers, content creators. That's all from me. You can buy it using the link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. Ciao.